Welcome to Bowling Tech News. My name's James, and we're going to be talking a lot today about things that we can do off the lanes. With human malware going through the country as it is right now, most of the bowling lanes, if not all bowling lanes in America, are shut down, and a lot of people are asking, what can I do to stay prepared and stay ready and to keep my swing and not lose something? And we're going to be going through, over the next few days, we're going to be going through several different exercises that you can do at home that are either low cost or no cost at all, with some items that you probably have sitting around the house somewhere. We're going to be going through, today we're going to be going through just the arm swing and arm swing motion. As you can see right here in front of me, what I have here are two chairs. It doesn't really matter. These just happen to be two metal chairs I got that we picked up, that we have around the house. There's nothing special about them, but they have high backs, and those backs are important for what we're going to do today. We're going to work on our swing. And there are several different swings out there, so I'm going to be going through two main swings that I've seen, and we're going to be looking at those. Now, if you're a two-handed bowler, there are some exercises that you're going to do. We're not going to cover them today, but we will cover them later on in this series. But what we're going to talk about right now is arm swing. Most people's arm swing runs either like this, where it comes straight up, or kind of off to the side right here where they crank it a little bit more by doing this. And there's two main problems that you're going to have. There's one main problem that you're going to have with both of those that we're trying to solve for today. That is the chicken wing. And everyone's heard of it. Everybody knows what it is. It's when your elbow pops out and it's on the outside of your wrist, and that is a bad thing. We're going to try to help you resolve some of that and keep in good throwing motion while we're off. So the first thing that you want to know is that this can be done anytime. It doesn't have to be now. You can do it all the time. You can do it anytime you're not bowling. You can do it before bowling and stuff like that, just to keep your arm in a good swing motion. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get two of these high back chairs, and it's two because you want you want them on either side of your arm whenever you're swinging. What you're going to do is you're going to set them up. You're going to take your hand, and you're going to place your hand between them, and you want about an inch spacing in between. Okay, so you're going to put it right about in the middle. You're going to make sure you've got about an inch, maybe an inch and a half on either side. That's all it takes. And me, I'm usually at about 3/4 of an inch. I try to keep mine a little bit closer. But as you get better and better at this, you're going to want to move them in a little bit. The next thing I do is I take my knee, my left knee, or I'm sorry, my right knee, left from right, my right knee, and I'm going to place it in this right here at the edge to where my shoulder lines up with the edge of this chair right here. Just like this, where the middle of my armpit is right in the middle of that right there. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to swing my arm back and forth, just like this, right? Keeping my hand in between them. If you make a mistake, you're going to feel it, believe me. And this keeps you from chicken winging it, because if I get my elbow out, bam, I hit my hand. If I get my elbow in, bam, I hit my hand. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep this straight through here in between this. Now this also works if you are a bowler that kind of comes across your body a little bit, because that's how you like to throw the ball. You like to crank it a little bit more. If you crank it a little bit more, some people finish kind of across their body. That is used in the PBA, it's used in regular bowling. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice that. Same concept. You see, come right across your body, it's perfectly fine. Now, the first few times you want to do this, if you're not used to doing this, you're going to look down. Go ahead, it's okay to look down and try to make sure that your hand comes straight through it. See, if I get it on the outside, bam, it's going to hit my hand and it's painful. But if you just are looking down here, between them, it helps when you first start. But as you get better and better at it, after you repeat these several times, you're going to want to be straight ahead. I got my elbow on the outside, ow, that hurt a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. I'm coming straight up through my release every time. coming straight up through my release, and that's how you want to do that. What this does is it prevents your chicken wing. It prevents your inside. You're getting your elbow too far inside on your release. All you're trying to do is you're trying to keep your hand between these, and every time you miss, you're going to feel it. If you're left-handed, all you do is just the exact opposite. Put your left knee down, right across, and then you can do that. Bam, 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 bam. You see, it just keeps you from chicken winging. Keeps your elbow in the proper position so that you don't end up doing that. Now, every release should be free and smooth, right? You should be free and smooth. So this helps you get that free motion of your arm and your smooth motion of your arm, your shoulder, your elbow. And it prevents you from doing some things that you probably shouldn't be doing that makes you highly inaccurate when you're throwing the ball. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually put our legs between these, just like this, and we're going to work on our balance. So we're going to come back out right here and we work on our balance. Okay, we're just going to work on our balance. We're going to move our arm around and work on our balance a little bit. That's all this does. Now, another way to do this is with a ball. If you have one of those big exercise balls, sitting on that while maintaining your balance and throwing in with your arm motion, it helps keep you in balance. Okay, you're going to have a 15-pound ball or a 14-pound ball, or some higher, some lower, or 16 pounds. You're going to have a heavy ball on one arm, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to strengthen your core by forcing your body to keep balance. If you don't have an exercise ball, I've got one inside. I'm just showing you an easy way to do this is by coming all the way back just to the edge on either side of these and kind of making a motion, doing a motion like this. You're going to keep your balance. Your whole thing is keeping balance, right? Now, I know that during bowling that your foot comes out, but you have to be in balance before your foot comes out. And that's what this is about. This is just about keeping balance throughout your swing. You don't just have balance at the beginning and the end of your swing. You should have balance throughout your entire motion going up to the line and after your release. So by practicing these things, you're going to start building a little bit of core muscle. The next thing you can do is take a little bit of weight, put on your hand, and keep doing that. Keep going up there, keeping your balance, forcing your core to get a little stronger, and forcing your upper body to make adjustments and get stronger, and keep that muscle mass that you have from throwing all those balls while you're in league. So these things right here can help a lot with balance and with your arm motion while we're out. Now, there's other things that we're going to be talking about later on that can help you with things like aiming and targeting. And targeting is a big one. How do you keep your targeting while we're out? Now, that's going to be the next one. So my name's James. If you like this video, hey, give us a thumbs up and like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about it and pass this video along. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down, but tell us what we did wrong. Tell me what I could improve. Show me how I can improve so I can make better videos for you. And remember, until next time, keep them rolling.